You know those moments in life, we've all been there, right? When you hit a wall and it just feels like a dead end. When the word impossible is the only thing you can see. Well, today, we're going to dive into a powerful idea that can completely flip those moments on their head.
I mean, really think about it. That feeling of being totally cornered with no clear path forward. It's a feeling we all know. And honestly, it's the perfect place to start this conversation.
Right, so this is what it's like facing the impossible. It's when every single door you try seems to be slammed shut and locked from the other side. You're pushing and pushing against this solid wall and nothing gives. That's the moment, isn't it? When that feeling of desperation really starts to creep in.
And that's when you hear it. That quiet, heavy voice inside that just whispers, "It's over. There is no way forward." But here's the thing, and this is incredible. That very moment is way more significant than you might think.
So you see a wall, a dead end, maybe even a literal ocean in your way, and you think, this is it, game over. But what if that's not the end? What if it's the exact opposite? What if it's the precise point where our own power runs out and something much bigger has the space to begin?
So what's the key then? What's the thing that changes everything? Well, it all boils down to this one idea, the power of trust. We're talking about a kind of unshakable trust that can literally reframe your entire reality.
Now, let's be super clear about what this means. This idea of unshakable trust, or tawakkul, isn't about just sitting back and waiting for a miracle to fall out of the sky. No way. It's an active state. It's about combining your absolute best effort, doing everything you possibly can, with a deep, profound surrender of the outcome to God.
Think of it like a balancing act, right? On one side, if you have all this effort but no reliance on a higher power, that's just arrogance. It's thinking you're in control of everything. On the other side, if you have reliance but you don't put in the work, well, that's just laziness. The famous saying really nails it. Tie your camel and then trust in God. You have to do both. That's the magic formula.
Okay, so that's the theory. But what does this look like in the real world? Let's jump into an incredible story from history that shows this principle in the most dramatic way you can imagine.
All right, try to picture this. You're Prophet Musa, Moses. You've led your people to freedom, but now you're trapped. I mean, really trapped. Behind you, you've got the most powerful army on earth coming to crush you, and in front of you, nothing but the massive, uncrossable Red Sea.
So, was there any hope? Logically speaking, absolutely not. From any rational point of view, it was checkmate. The situation was completely and utterly hopeless.
But this is where that unshakable trust just shatters all logic. Everyone around him is panicking. And what does he say? "My Lord is with me. He will guide me." Think about that certainty. It wasn't based on what he could see, the army or the sea. It was based on a truth he knew deep in his soul.
And we all know what happened next, right? It's legendary. That profound faith literally turned a barrier into a bridge. The sea, the very thing that was supposed to be their doom, parted and became their path to freedom. It's the ultimate example.
Okay, so this isn't just about big historical miracles. This concept has a massive impact on our inner lives, right here, right now. It's about breaking the invisible chains that so often hold us captive.
And what are those chains? Well, you know them. It's that fear of failure that paralyzes you. It's that constant worry about the future. It's being dependent on what other people think or do. It's the anxiety over just making a living. And oh man, that need to control everything, that's a heavy one. This kind of trust, it gives you the strength to break them all.
Because you see, true freedom, it's when your heart depends only on its creator. When you're anchored to something that permanent, that powerful, you're not tossed around by the crazy, unpredictable waves of life anymore. Now that is real liberation.
So where are we heading with all this? What's the final destination on this journey of trust? It's about finding calm in the middle of all the storms. It leads to a kind of peace that is just unshakable.
And look, this calm doesn't mean the storms just disappear. Oh no, life is still gonna be life. The difference is the presence of faith during the storm. It's a quiet strength, an inner resilience that holds you steady while everything else is chaotic.
Ultimately, the heart finds a calmness that nothing in this world can shake. Think about that. A peace that doesn't depend on your job, your relationships, or your health. It's just this deep, settled calm. It comes from knowing you've done your absolute best, and now the outcome is in the best of hands. So I want to leave you with a question to think about. What wall in your life right now feels impossible? What if that's not a dead end at all? What if that wall is just waiting for you to find that unshakable trust so it can become your bridge?